It's already being called the defining moment of Barack Obama's presidency, as he gave the go-ahead to a daring, risky raid to take out America's most wanted man. Even Obama's harshest critics, from former Vice President Dick Cheney to the Republicans vying to succeed him, have offered nothing but praise. Tonight, the White House is considering whether to release gruesome photographs of bin Laden's body to answer those demanding proof that he is really dead. Our Washington correspondent Sarah Smith reports now on President Obama's toughest decision yet.
The nail-biting tension is obvious as President Obama and his national security team watched a live video feed of the daring operation. The minutes passed like days, said one advisor who was in the room, as they were waiting for the code word, Geronimo, that would tell them Osama bin Laden had been captured or killed. As they watched, a Navy SEAL shot bin Laden once in the head and once in the chest, and the message came back. For God and country, Geronimo, Geronimo, Geronimo. It is a very different scene in the cabinet room this afternoon. Obama and his top team are being applauded wherever they go these days.
Thank you, everybody.
Congratulated from both the left and the right. Inside the White House today, there is a serious debate about whether to release photographs of bin Laden's corpse. They are graphic, gruesome and bloody, they warn, and might further inflame radical extremists. But without the proof, will they really believe he's dead? Looking down on Ground Zero in New York, the husband of one victim told me he is delighted bin Laden is dead, but he'd called the White House this morning to ask them not to release the photos.
Absolutely not. No, no, no. Because this will turn into all kinds of inflammatory material. They'll use it to recruit. They'll use it to create riots in the streets and get people all riled up about this. No.
Video of bin Laden's body being lowered from the USS Vincent into the sea may soon be made public, as American officials are understandably proud of how this operation was conducted.
I don't think there's any question that, when you get the #1 terrorist in the world, that we're a little safer today than we were when he was alive. But I also don't think we ought to kid ourselves that killing Osama bin Laden kills al-Qaeda.
Information from al-Qaeda detainees held at Guantanamo Bay provided the first clues that led to bin Laden. US government officials will not specify if waterboarding and harsh interrogations provided any of the vital details. The big question now, did the Pakistanis really not know bin Laden was here? Few people in Washington believe their denials, and many want to cut the billions of dollars in military aid the US sends to Pakistan every year.
How did bin Laden stay at that compound for about 6 years or so and be undetected? What type of support did he have outside of that compound, in the Abbottabad area or more broadly within Pakistan? So we're going to look very carefully at this and get to the bottom of it all.
For President Obama, this operation could not have gone better. His credentials as Commander-in-Chief now firmly established, a grateful nation will follow his lead in Afghanistan, Pakistan and anywhere else.
The authorities here are warning that they do anticipate some kind of retaliatory strike against America from al-Qaeda. And being here in New York, it's obvious to see that the police have been put on very high alert, especially down here near Ground Zero, although they say they haven't received any specific threat. But that said, you talk to most Americans today and they say that they do feel safer because Osama bin Laden is dead. What does that mean for President Obama? It means two things. His personal popularity will definitely improve in the short term, at least. And it also means that he will have much more popular support behind any national security decision that he wants to take from here on in.
Sarah Smith, live at Ground Zero.